Well, welcome back to the Rooster Garden. Been a few days or so since I did a video around here. Been doing some other projects, trying to rearrange and reorganize and trying to get focused on something. Made a few changes, a few improvements around here. I had my grandson here, Rooster Jr. He just went home yesterday, and I was trying to get a video of him telling y'all what all he learned this summer when he was here. But like always, I fell short getting that job done, and so maybe he gets to come back pretty soon and do a video and tell you what all he learned to do around here, from being a city kid to a gardener here in town. I guess you'd say, a little country boy. Yeah, I'm really proud of what he's learned. He's a typical teenager. He wants to play his Xbox, but bottom line is, I'm very happy with him. He impressed me really, what all he retained, despite what short time he was here. So we're going to try to get him set up where he lives at, him and his mom and his family, and get them a garden going up there. Still didn't get off through all my seeds, separate things out and see what all they wanted to grow. I share what I've got here, what people shared with me. But like I said, it's been a while since I did a video. I sit on my front porch. I thought I'd kind of show you the front of the house, and I hadn't did anything in the front. Show you, how John's got the front looking. So you get doing one project, neglect one, and kind of hard to keep everything going. He had major surgery on his neck. I went back to work 2 nights ago, so he's trying to get back in the groove there. Those 12-hour shifts is really getting to him, starting back out. So he'll get back in the groove of working again and helping back around here, and maybe we get back to doing more videos and stuff. But like I said, I just wanted to tell you what I've been doing around here and not doing, and start the video in front of the house here. Show you how it looks around here. We got a new project started over on the side. Something I've been wanting to get done for a long time, and it's finally starting to happen. It's going to take several days for me to get it done. Like I said, John's back to working. Rooster Jr. went back home. So, but I can do it. I may regret it, like I regretted doing my patio most by myself, but I'm going to give it a shot, see how it goes. So I'm fixing to get out of this little rocket right here and show you what it looks like in front of my house, just the back of it. We still got a lot of things we want to do here in the front yard. So, but Annie, let me get up here. Oh, my left knee did something to it last night. But anyways, let me get over here and turn this thing here around. Gotta show you about what the front of the house looks like around here. So wait me 1 second. As you can see, we've got the front set up right now. We still got to get the bushes trimmed and stuff like that. There's the patio fence I did more or less by myself. And my little rooster right here, he leaning over again. We gotta get them stakes drove back down in the ground real good. But over here is a new project. Here's John's flagpole in front. We still gotta get it cemented in. So they'll stand up exactly straight instead of leaning. We've got stuff to deal with. We gotta get the hole dug, deal cemented. But here's a corner post right here. I set the one in front, and I'm going to set it in the very back corner back there. Where this chain link is, it's going to be a wood fence from that post down the corner right there. It's going to go across over to the house right there where that 4x4 is put in the ground. So it'll be a wood fence across here and along the side, and all the way to the very back corner down there behind the greenhouse. If you look real close, you can probably see the corner post, a 4x4 way down there. Yeah, it's way at the exit down there with a privacy block fences down there. That's where it is. So then this stone here we had left over from the patio area. We'll get the fence up. We're gonna put a flower bed here in the front. Then a walkway this way. Then we'll go put a flower bed down that way. Then I have a double gate right in here. The back end to drop off the compost and fertilizer, since all my stuff has to be hauled in here. So that's one of the big projects I got started, and did a little bit at a time. And here's my figs off my fig tree this year. We've already ate a few. This thing is soft, it's ready. I got a few of them up here. I've already eaten one. Pretty good so far. Not a whole lot of them, but they are ripening up. They're getting soft. Yeah, they're soft. But once I get my fence put up, I will be putting these 2 fig trees in the ground. We're going to take the wisteria that's on the back corner of the house, and move it up here and let it run along the top of the wood fence in between the fig trees until I keep it maintained. So the whole front of the house here is going to look lots different. This over here, we're going to try to do a garden here, you know, it's like a sitting up garden. And we'll have probably a fence put right through here, kind of blocking it off on the compost and stuff like that. I have to get hauled in. So if y'all can imagine how it's going to look once you get everything going, you kind of see what I see, what I got envisioned, I guess you could say. But it's coming along. We got the raised beds put up there. Get this thing here, and I'm walk around to the other side over there. Hold on 1 second. Alrighty, back around the fence. Didn't want to jump over it and drop the camera. But like I said, these rocks right here is going to be a walkway, a pathway going down this side of the fence there to the gate over here on the corner. Big trees be in the ground on this side of the fence. Wisteria would be planted in between there, run the length of the top of the fence. Then we have all the ferns that I got from my friend of mine, Miss Wilmeth. They're looking pitiful right now. They'll come back. So we'll have them placed around different areas. Like I said, this here could be like a cottage garden on this side. Something to block off that side there from the fertilizer and compost we bring in here. But there's some changes going on. It's been a long time coming. You know, you gotta save your money to do certain things to get certain things done. Now, our yellow crookneck squash here is coming on here. Don't want to put them up here, which the ground is a lot drier from where the zucchini was back there next to the okra down there. We've got more crookneck squash this year since I've been doing gardening here 3 years. So this evidently going to be a good place. We started having some pests coming on here, vine borers and getting in there, and I put some 7 dust right along the stem. Will come out of the ground up about 8-9 inches, and that's all I did. I put any on the leaves or anything like that. That stopped all that from getting up in there, those vine borers, bugs and stuff. So like I said, we got more crookneck squash here. The whole time I've been trying to grow squash since I've been gardening here. So, but this fence right here, it's just a little temporary, you know, to keep the dogs, you know, from getting in the garden area and stuff. But this will be coming down. These are my raised beds that, not mine, but our raised beds that we put together. Rooster Jr. worked himself to death a couple of days hauling this compost, putting in here. We filled the bottom end with wood and stuff. Raised the bed up so it didn't take quite as much soil. So he worked and worked and worked, him and John both. I helped build the wood frame part of it. Most of it me and Daniel did. And John helped a little bit on it. But let me tell you, Rooster Jr., he put the dirt in these raised beds, more or less by himself. Like I said, I'm really proud of my grandson, not just because he's my grandson, but the way he worked around here. He wanted something, you know, and he worked for it. It wasn't a gift. I might have got it here for him, but the young man worked for it, you know. But we tore all the corn out. I mainly grow this corn just for the animals. So we got all that ripped out. I gotta till that under, cover that up. Like I said, the wood fence will be going all the way down through the side down there behind my neighbor's house right there. Keep things separated, gardening stuff, give you more privacy back here. So this right here, I got the weed block to go in between the beds. I can get stapled down. Got my panels here for my arches. Put the beans and stuff through here. I have weed block down here, and I'm gonna put some more raised beds, probably 4x4s on this end, and John strawberries back here somewhere. Haven't got that drawed out yet. But the okra, I said we planted 118 okra plants. You can see some of them is double in each hole. And we started out getting around a pound a day. Now we're up between 2 and 3 pounds a day off of here, cutting every day. So like I said, we're having a good okra harvest this year, which we love okra. Okra is very versatile. You can fry it, put it in a gumbo, you can pickle it. You know, you can do a lot of things with okra if you like okra. This stuff, you know, it's tall. It's probably 3 to 4 foot, you know, areas. And they get way over top of your head if you let it keep growing all the way to frost. So we're having a good okra harvest this year. And if Miss Darlene, you know who you are, my potatoes are still growing. I'm looking forward to that tater soup later on. There you go. I got some blooms down here. Like I said, I just didn't want to grow no potatoes since you had such a super harvest. Yours look so good when you're growing them. So I'm going to get my stuff planted around here so I can get me a bigger potato patch going. Let's swing around here. Like I said, there's my raised beds I've had. I put the sunscreens on top of the greenhouse. It got messed up, so I cut strips that covered the arches to help shade the afternoon sun. The other part of my greenhouse I still have the bows and the hangers. I'm going to put that across my area back here just to put a sunshade on to block the sun off of my tomatoes that I put back here. It won't be under plastic, it'll just be under shade cloth. That's another thing I want to try to get into works. Probably next year, probably get any of that done. But that's like I said, the privacy screen I got to put them on the fence there. I still got to get it raised up to where it should be. Get you over here to give y'all an update on Freebie. Freebie is growing. I mean, that little chick is growing. Last time I weighed her 3 days ago, she weighed 3.3 pounds. When I got her, she was so little she sat on my shoulder. Back there in the back is Teddy, my registered cinnamon buck. I rotate the does every other day in buck, you know, let them run around here. So like today is his day to be out. You see Freebie picking on that rabbit. She rules the pen back here. The does over there in the pen over there. So like I said, tomorrow they'll get out and Chevy go back in. Like tonight, I let them out all day long. Run around and get exercise, do what rabbits do. So, but yep, he's growing. The lady I bought my does from, got my buck for me from down the highway here. He's born May the 6th of this year. He still got a ways to go if I can be able to breed. The doe's a lot older than he is. So, I'm gonna get back down here to Freebie. Yeah, Freebie is flat, getting big. But I still got some work to do on my coop back here. I'm gonna have to straighten it up. Up here on these T-posts here, I'm gonna probably put a 1x4, put U-bolts on the top here, put it on the bottom down there, and get it good and tight, you know, so I got a wiggle out of it. That shade cloth was left also the greenhouse. I just covered that for right now to block the sun off. The morning sun ain't that bad here, but in the afternoons, this is facing east, So this back here towards me is the west, and it gets really hot back here. So I'm trying to modify things so the animals will stay cooler back here until I get my window greenhouse up. So, like I said, there's all my windows down under there for the window greenhouse when you get it laid out. Inside the greenhouse, we are still getting tomatoes. The strawberries are getting runners. So hopefully we get some more strawberry starts out of here. My mini chocolate bell peppers, that seed was gifted to me. I sent a half a gallon, Ziploc gallon bag of little peppers with my daughter yesterday when she picked up Rooster Jr. and took him home. So I was able to share with her and her family, and which is good. They're going to, like I said, gonna try to start gardening themselves up there where they're at. Tomatoes ain't real abundant right now in here, but I'm not going to take anything out. They're still ripening up. These still coming along. But like I said, if I stretch them out, they would be at the top of the greenhouse, which is 12.5 foot. So I guess I could cut the top off these here, let all these bottom ones ripen up, so that I can eventually clean all these plants out of here. The Advarsky peppers that Sarah and Kevin got me interested in. I picked quite a few red ones off them, sent them home yesterday, Rooster Jr. I have lots more coming on. I have plenty of time to get me some put back. If I can find Sarah's recipe, how she preserved them in olive oil. I don't know what herbs and stuff she put in them, so I got to find that video. I know how to roast them, but I just don't know what else she put in the jar. So, like I said, some of these tomatoes are dying back. This one right here, it's way up there. What deal is this one plant? I have no idea. But, you know, we're still getting tomatoes here. These make good salsa. We got around 40 jars of 40 pints of salsa put back. I need to do an inventory on stewed tomatoes and pickles and canned chicken and stuff like that I have back in the shed out there. Right now, like I said, things are still coming. They've been kind of neglected back here, but I've been got these here dye bags so I can clean it out. I have a new project I want to do this winter in here. Try it. As far as growing brassicas inside here. So that's another project. I need to get all these projects wrote down, let y'all know what I'm doing here at the Rooster Garden, what I have planned for the future. So maybe give y'all some ideas. I get ideas from other YouTubers. So I learn from y'all. Some of y'all, you know, learn from me. Something I've been doing. But like I said, I haven't done any videos lately. Been doing other things, get sidetracked. But it's all coming together. It just takes time. The way my health is, I can work a little bit and I take a break. Work a little bit, take a break. But you see the privacy fence here goes all the way down that corner to this corner, then all the way up towards the sheds up there. I still gotta get my fencing put up here to hold this up good straight. So it's changing around here. I gotta keep it kind of more organized, more orderly. So, but that's kind of a walkthrough. What's looking back here. Still got a lot of things I want to get rid of. Once I get my window greenhouse put up in this area, the pin's there. Got to stay off the property line back there, something 5 feet this way. Then the window greenhouse be sitting right in this area, lined up in front of the big greenhouse. So I have, I don't know, it's probably about 10 to 15 window greenhouse if it all lays out right. I don't want it too big. I was going to start my seeds out here in January and February, getting ready for spring planting inside the greenhouse and outside. So, still working, still plugging along here in the city. I think I'm going to change this right here, get these cross ties out of here. I'll put my garlic and onion beds right up through here. So they can sit there and grow. Rooster Jr. was mulching some of the beds up here. Then the cucumbers they're putting out. I got straight eighths and pickling cucumbers. Can't remember what brand of pickling ones I had. Then we got the green beans here trying to grow. Plus this shade cloth here helps keep that afternoon sun off. Then we get to where they're producing, we get close to frost, I can always use that to keep the frost off of them. And there's some more cucumbers over there. Up here in this bed here, I've got some more green beans and cucumbers. But like I said, the afternoon sun here, it just really wilts these things. But up here on the patio, it's still about the same. I got my cherry tomatoes up here. I still come out here and pick these things off in the middle of the night when I'm walking around. They're still producing. And the pepper plants up here, I do have 2 pimento peppers growing on this bush here. I like the lost, but I took all the dirt off the plant, off the roots, put it in brand new soil, and it has taken off. It has survived. Something was in the soil eating on them things at nighttime. This is my cowhorn pepper. This is my big one right here. I'm going to try to get some seeds off of later on. I'm keeping it. It produces pretty good. It's a pretty good pepper, not real hot. Here's a little gherkin. Mexican-sized gherkins right here. Started out 2 little video sprouts, right the size of one of these little runners right here, and everything got that big. Still got all my plants here, weeding them out a little bit at a time. Need to give a lot more away. And all my hot peppers are still here on the patio, so they moved them up here. Got them out of the area back yonder. I'll have no more slug problems on these plants. They're producing real heavy. These bell peppers right here, this bush is loaded. The bell peppers just appear on the patio up here. I got my Bangkoks and my cayenne peppers, habaneros. I'm gonna get some more of these picked. My citrus trees that my friend Mike gave me the seeds to last year that I gotta get these things repotted in bigger pots. Tabascos, and then I got this pepper here. Brazilian starfish, I think. I'm not sure. The one after the garden gets grown up, I kind of judge what it is. Then I got my serranos here. Gotta get them picked again. And these pepper plants right here, I have no idea what these are. It's a green chili pepper, I think. But it's got a little bit of heat to it. Makes good pepper sauce. Then I have my cactuses that I bought at Walmart a couple years ago, 2 years ago, I guess now. So they're really looking good. I need to get these things moved around. So this is a elephant bush here. I've been trying to let grow, get a lot bigger, trying to train it to make a bigger upright bush. And this plant right here is a forest stick, has different names to it. Miss Wilmeth, my friend down there, gave me cuttings off of it. I got 3 of them to really take off. Give one to my sister-in-law in Texas, and I have 2 here in the same pots. I still got a lot of pepper plants, a lot of flowers I need to do something with. My citronella bushes right there. I got them put in some bigger pots. They're looking good. So I ain't had no mosquitoes up here. So but anyway, that's kind of a rundown of what's going on around here. Here's my pride and joy, my ghost pepper plant. I gotta get some of these peppers here picked off again. There's lots of red ones on here, so they keep blooming. So, but yep, that's kind of an update on the Rooster garden. What's a plan I'm working on now? Well, I'm trying to continue to keep going. So it's always something to do around here, and not near enough help, not near enough money. So, but you do what you got to do when you can do it. You live and learn from people. So, like I said, the garden's getting bigger, getting better. Eating a lot more vegetables than what we did. So, but yep, it's still looking up around here, folks. But if you ever get in town, let me know ahead of time, and I'll let you run by and get a first-hand look at it. But y'all take care of yourself. Have a good Sunday. Have a super day. Y'all be careful with whatever you're doing out there. And come on back and see what I'm doing next. Thank you for watching. Bye.